Y'all, I just want to let everybody know, he's a supporter of MAT, and so he's not trying to be mean. That's why I said, like I respectively disagree. And so I'm going to take this a little bit farther, and I want to explain to you, okay, so that way I can help you understand. So addiction is characterized by the obsession to use a substance or do an act despite the negative consequences that that act or that substance is, doing to us. All right. Active addiction, Nicole, is lies, cheats, steals. Active addiction, Nicole loses custody of her son. Active addiction, Nicole cheats on her husband. Active addiction, Nicole is homeless and wrecks her car and is not dependable or trustworthy. Okay. Nicole that is dependent on a medication is the Nicole that you see before you today. Dependence doesn't necessarily equal addiction. Now, can somebody that's dependent become addicted? Absolutely. Okay, but that doesn't mean that every single person who takes their Suboxone as prescribed just because they're dependent is in active addiction. That's not true, and so I think it's really important to understand the difference between dependence and addiction, and that's why I wanted to throw that out there. The MAT community is really, really important to me. I started my journey sharing my truth, all the way back in 2016, and I created a community of people that, we all helped each other, and they helped me stay sober for these 8 years. So I'm just really protective over the MAT community. I want everybody to know that as long as you're taking your medication as prescribed and you're fucking doing the right thing, that you absolutely are in recovery. You're sober. You're 100% sober. Okay? And I just don't want anybody to ever feel discouraged or think that because somebody online said that they're not, that they need to get off this medication. You use this medication as long as you need to, and don't let anybody tell you different, because nobody's living in your shoes. Nobody knows what you're going through. Nobody has your same circumstances. Every single person is different. And that's why it's so important for us to not speak and tell people, hey, you should be off in this amount of time, or hey, this isn't that, because we don't ever want to hurt anybody even if we're not intentionally trying to hurt them. Do you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I love you, man. I love you and I support you, and I'm always here if you need help or you got a question. I will help you, and I'll be glad to answer it. Okay? So that is the difference between addiction and dependence.